You know, this is not. We are not talking corporate rock here. I mean, we're not going to turn it into Michael Bolton or something dreadful. I still have my hair for first to start. You know, I mean, you know. But with all this music, it's like if I come out with this stuff and still go running around with Iron Maiden, singing the songs about what we've been singing, people are going to go, well, will the real guy please stand up? You know, it doesn't reflect well on me. It doesn't reflect well on the band. It's like, well, they must be a bunch of Charlies for having this guy who obviously is into this totally different area, having him sing with them, and he must be a, you know, a regular hypocrite just walking on stage. How can he sing that when he's doing that? How would people believe in it? I know that's fair enough. So that's why I thought, well, I have to make a decision. So I'll make the only honest decision I can, which is to go with where my heart tells me. You know.
So you're being true to yourself, but also true to Iron Maiden.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, that's because I don't want to let them down. I mean, obviously, them, you know, the guys must feel let down because I've been singing with them for 12 years. But I think they'd feel an awful lot more let down if I came out with an album that was so totally opposite to Iron Maiden and then had to go out and justify it, you know, without, you know, you cannot, you know, you cannot have your cake and eat it. You know, you've got to make a decision and jump one way or the other. And that's what I've done.
Good on you. Well, we're going to talk to you a little bit more and after the next couple of videos because I know you've got other interests that you're also going to explore when you're writing and so on. Well, they are. So we'll talk to Bruce some more. A few more moments to talk to Bruce on this special edition of the Headbangers Ball dedicated to Iron Maiden. And a little earlier we were speaking to Bruce about his decision, the reasons behind his decisions to leave the band. And now we're just going to look to the future a little bit, Bruce. You've mentioned your musical project, but I believe that you've got other projects on the go. In fact, Carola Calmori from Switzerland would like to know if it's true that you've written a rock opera.
No, it's not true. No, no, I haven't.
But, now, somebody told me that you'd been working on a film screenplay. Is that true?
Yes. It's been optioned, which means that somebody has actually paid you know, a small amount of money and is currently sitting on it somewhere in New York, which is what tends to happen with screenplays. They tend to get optioned and then sat on forever, and then probably never get made. But you know, it's trundling along, and you know, got the typewriter and I keep bashing out pages and sending them in, and they keep writing back saying carry on. And
I don't know how you find time to do all these things. You've written 3 albums worth of songs, now, you know, also working on this. I don't know how you do it. What's the secret?
Sleepless nights.
I couldn't manage without my 8 hours sleep, it has to be said. What about Lord Iffy Boat Race? Any new books on the horizon?
No, not really. There's I know the publishers want a third book, and I've just sort of told them to sort of wait because I'm sort of busy.
Yes. I mean, if your film went ahead, would you be interested in starring in it yourself?
No.
You're just interested in actually getting it going, kind of thing, writing the story.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody came up with a roll, you know, a cheese roll or an egg roll or something, I don't know. No, I don't know. I had a little dabble in that thing, the Paradise Club, you know, and I enjoyed grunting and groaning and pretending my fingers were going to get broken, you know. But I don't know, you know, people. I'm sort of. I'd be easygoing about something if somebody offered me something, but people, it just doesn't really happen like out of the blue. People just don't offer you things, you know.
Hint.
No, no, it's no good because nobody was. People just don't.
Also, something else I wanted to ask you about was, I know you've got 2 young children. I was wondering if being a father had kind of changed your perspective on life and living the kind of the rock and roll lifestyle and existence.
I got fed up with living the rock and roll lifestyle and existence a long time before I became a father. And being a father actually changed my whole outlook on existence, period, you know, because certainly in my case, there was a period of time up till I was about 24, 25, when constant activity and running around and everything seemed to be the main reason for doing things. You were doing things because you were just doing things, and the more things you did, the better it was. And then when you become a father, I figured out that that was actually the reason for doing things. That you know, that was the reason you were here after all, and it made me a lot happier about actually about a lot of things, but about creating things. I sort of it gives you permission. Gives you permission to be creative and imaginative again, because I started feeling guilty about it, you know, about, oh God, I'm doing all these things and all this stuff and everything, and what's the bloody point, you know? And then you suddenly get kids and everything, and you think, oh, well, isn't it great to sort of go out and do all these things and stuff, and try and make people happy or entertain them or make people scared or whatever you're trying to do with your music, you know? Yeah, having kids was a very good thing. Again, it means lots of sleepless nights, you know. But
Sounds like you're used to them anyway.
oh, it's amazing. I used to think I would die if I didn't get less than 7 or 8 hours, 9 hours of sleep a night.
Well, Bruce is a workaholic, definitely. Anyway, Bruce, I'd like to wish you the very best of luck on the tour, because I know it's going to be a very special one for you, and I know that you're going to give it 100%. So I'm really looking forward to it. So good luck with that.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
Good. And on behalf of MTV and all our viewers and all your fans across Europe, I'd also like to wish you the very best of luck with all your future endeavours, and hope we'll see more of you when your own album comes out at the end of the year. So good luck from everybody, I'm sure.
Thanks very much. I think it's actually going to be next year, but I mean, whatever. Whenever it is, I hope people enjoy it. Yeah.
I'm sure they will. All right then. Well, we're going to be talking lots more to Iron Maiden. But right now we're going to have a little short break, I think, don't you? You are. And after that, we'll be back with more as this special edition of the Headbangers Ball from Portugal continues.